Today we're at Brooker Creek Headwaters Nature Preserve, and it's the first time I've been here. As far as wildlife goes, so far I haven't seen a lot, but we'll see how the day goes. Come along with me as I explore this new park. Today we are at Brooker Creek Headwaters Preserve. First time we've been here, so it'll be new to everybody that hasn't been here, I guess. 2 or 3 cars in the parking lot, so a lot of people come out here and walk their dogs, but I don't know exactly what's out here. I've been to the main Brooker Creek where they have the Nature Center. And that's a nice facility. They even have a nice little gift store there. What we have here, I don't know, I'm not sure. I know you can walk for several miles here, so we'll find out together. If I see anything interesting, I'll get back to you. There are lots and lots of small pine trees growing out here coming up. I haven't showed it to you, but there have been a lot of downed trees here from the hurricane a little over a year ago. These pine trees are kind of sparkly in the sun. Now this poor tree can't decide whether it wants to go up or down. It's kind of grown in almost a circle, or a half circle. The far end is about to hit the ground, and not sure what caused that. I guess it's because there's foliage above it. It's trying to get to the sun, but kind of a weird way to do it. Not quite sure. It's some kind of a fungi, but it's all along out here on the ground. And as you can see here, kind of fairly large areas of it. I'll try to look this up when I get back to the computer and see what it is. This is, I've seen some out here before, but didn't get a video of it. This is a much bigger area. This is all deer moss, and here's a close-up shot of what it looks like. Well, we're heading back to the car, not too far away. Go to the end of this and kind of make a left and take the trail back to the car. I've really enjoyed this. It's been a nice hike. Almost zero wildlife. I saw a few crows and that was it. No other small birds, which I was amazed. No woodpeckers, no little birds, not even any big birds. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but sometimes days are just like that in certain locations. So we'll try this again at some point. It's a great place. It's close to my house, and it's a great place to come hike and get some exercise. So I might just start coming over here and doing that and see if anything changes. The thing I would not do is, if I were just exploring, I wouldn't be lugging this camera and tripod around with a long lens. I do have the 400mm on today, which is much lighter than the 200 to 600. So, and this 100 or 400 is one I usually take if I'm going someplace new, because I don't know whether I'm gonna need close-up shots or long shots, and this does both very, very well. So anyway, we'll keep hiking here until we get back to the car. This is a fairly young live oak tree, as live oak trees go, but it shows that how much these things spread out. I know I talk about them all the time, and sorry about that, but they're just absolutely gorgeous trees, and there's lots and lots of them in Florida. Just thought you might want to see a nice one. On my way back, I found this little single track trail that headed out, and I decided to see what it was down here. And as you can tell, I am due north of the airport, and not that far away that they fly right over here and make lots and lots of noise. So anyway, I'm going to see what's down here, if anything. I did see one bird down here, which wasn't a crow. That's a plus. So if there's anything down here worthwhile, I'll get back to you. Came down the trail, and here is a mound of some kind here. Wow. Not sure where this came from, but obviously down the other side is water down there. And it's been here for a long time because there's a couple of trees growing on top of it. So anyway, I have no idea what this is all about. I did see some birds back out there though. They're small birds. I don't have my binoculars. I don't have my long lens. There's one right in front of me. But unfortunately, at my age, man, there's little birds everywhere. So anyway, I found the birds. Unfortunately, I can't bring the camera up here because I'm getting too old for that crap. It's a pretty steep hill that I'm wondering how I'm going to get back down. But I stupidly got up here, so I guess I can get back down. Anyhow, if you don't see this video, I killed myself. Here comes one of those jets again. And with my neuropathy and all that, I'm an idiot for being up here, actually. Because it would be real easy to just slip and go down the hill and nobody would ever find me. Anyhow, let's see if we can get back down this thing. I will say I have Solomon Ultra 5 hiking boots or shoes, or actually they're boots, and I have to say I really love them. They really give you pretty good traction, and it's a good thing because that's pretty steep. And if you look ahead down the trail here, this isn't the normal trail. This is kind of a little side trail that somebody cut in here to go to the mound. You can see the mound from the regular trail. And here's where I left my camera. But there's no way I can get up that hill with this camera, at least not safely. And I'm out here in the middle of nowhere on a side trail that not many people use. So if I hurt myself, I could be in serious trouble. So let's not do that. And go back to the regular trail. But I like to explore things, old or not. It might catch me one day and I may not get any older, but oh well, I've had fun doing it. Here's the regular trail, and as you can see, it's getting worse and worse as we go further and further. And I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably gonna head out of here for lunch. And it's gonna take me probably 30 minutes to get back to the car from here, because I have kept wandering down this trail because it was interesting. And I've gotten quite a ways down it. I have no idea where it goes. I need to look at all trails and see if it's even on all trails. I'm not sure it is, but I can't believe it wouldn't be, but I'll take a look in a few minutes and see. They got some interesting stuff here. I've got more interesting plants than I've seen in other areas. Ooh, I can't be too far because there's a truck right out there. wonder if this goes out to where that truck is. I think that's a county truck that I saw in the parking lot and parked next to. No, it's not. It's an SUV, I think. Oh well. Not sure where they came from, but I'll hike down here a little bit further. It's headed that direction, right at that truck. And as you can see, it's kind of going along by a whole big swampy area here. Now we're just kind of going through the weeds here. It looks like there's two trails here, like there may have been somebody riding down here, but they didn't knock the middle of it down, because the middle of it's still tall. But there's actually two distinct trails, but only for a short distance. This is kind of cool. They have these yellow flowers out here, about the only flowers that I've seen blooming, but we've seriously gotten down into just a long trail here, you see, and it'll be kind of into the sun, but they're all out through there. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to go down through this too much further. It has become a cow path at the moment. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But there's a snake beside the thing. You can walk right by him before you'd ever see him, and then it'd be too late. He would already have you. I think it's leading me to the end of the swamp, and that's gonna probably dead end there. I am sure in high water that none of this is, I'll bet every bit of this is underwater. But I'm only 100 yards from that truck out there. But this trail is not going that direction, it's going the other way. It turned up toward it for a minute, and then it turned back to the left. So now we're kind of paralleling it. Some little bitty flowers down there. I don't know if you can see them or not. I kind of find this hard to believe that this is actually a trail that's that big. Usually in these kind of areas you don't find these kind of trails that are this. This is more like kind of Florida trail stuff. Florida Trail's got a lot of this, but this is not the Florida Trail. You can see we're kind of paralleling a swamp here. That's why I think if it's water, this is really kind of muddy. It's just grass and mud. So I think this has been kind of put in here by whoever. I don't know. It wasn't mowed, so it's not like the Florida Trail where they actually go in and mow the trail itself in areas. I'm gonna go up here to this pine tree, and then I'm gonna call it quits because I got a long ways to get back. I got to get back through this too. I was hoping it might come out to the road. I could just walk back down the side of the road and get there, but that does not seem to be happening. I know if I go far up this way, I'm gonna hit another road, because there's another road out here. Another of my crow friends, and as you can see, there's the airliners you hear going over. These guys are really cute. And there are a lot of them out here. Sorry for the snort. My sinuses have been driving me crazy. This is headed back towards the swamp again, so it's just going to parallel this, and I'm going to keep getting further and further away from my car. So I think I'm going to head back to the car and go grab some lunch, because like I said earlier, I'm hungry, and I've been out here hiking another 45 minutes after that. So anyway, I'll catch up with you later. I ended up coming back here where the mound was that I climbed up, because I mentioned there were some birds here. Well, I came back down here, and in this area right through here, and you see I got the camera set up right there. Can I go up over it? There are birds and birds and birds. Now, whether they're just migrating through today or what's going on, I don't know. But I hadn't seen any small birds pretty much the entire time I hiked the Red Trail loop. But now I came down here where this is, and they are just everywhere. But as usual, trying to get a shot of one in all this foliage is really difficult. I've gotten a few opportunities, but I don't think I've gotten any good pictures. It's so bad that, and these birds are so, flitting around here and there, it's very difficult to try and get a camera on them. And if they do, they're behind foliage, so you almost have to use manual focus instead of autofocus. And you can imagine how that goes with these birds moving around as much as they do. They don't sit still long enough for you to really get good focus. But anyway, I see one I could get a picture of right now, but I'm doing this. So I will catch you later. Well, I'm on the trail that's almost back to the car again. Before I saw this trail and took it, probably about an hour ago. Anyhow, it was a great trail. If I'd have seen this one first or thought about it, I would have taken this one I saw it the first time instead of the other trail, because I saw a lot more on this trail than I did on the other trails, the bigger trails, to take pictures of. So this was a kind of a plus for me. I found a lot more to take pictures of on this trail than I did the main trail. So anyway, if it's marked or not, I'll have to check later. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video, tickle that bell button. Till next time, have a great day, and we'll catch you outdoors.